Hello, welcome to Whirling Escapes. Today we are at Toronto's one of most iconic building, Royal Ontario Museum. We'll be seeing some mummies, some dinosaurs, and who knows, there might be some surprises inside. So let's go and explore.
Arriving at Museum Station. Doors will open on the left.
The Royal Ontario Museum sits right at the bustling intersection of Bloor Street and Avenue Road in Midtown Toronto. The best way to get here? Take the TTC, our beloved Toronto subway train. Not only is it convenient, but you will also get to experience the uniquely designed museum station, which, believe me, feels like a mini attraction in itself. So I think museum is the best TTC station across Toronto. Like if you agree, comment if you have a better station than this. Before we dive into the exhibit, take a second to look up. This stunning ceiling isn't just for show, it's a masterpiece. Inspired by the Eastern Roman Empire, it's covered in striking gold and blue patterns, making the entrance feel like a true gateway to history. Pretty fancy for a museum lobby, right? Once you're done admiring the ceiling, don't forget to grab your entrance tickets. Little hack, if you're a newcomer in Canada, you can get the free entry by using the Canoo app. Another way to get in without spending a dime? Every third Tuesday of the month, admission is free. For further details, I will leave the link in the description box. So that's a good reason to subscribe to this channel so that I can keep bringing you hacks like this. So I'm already inside. I guess no turning back now. It looks amazing. So here we are in the Chinese exhibit of the museum. It really feels like you're stepping into the world of 1,000-year-old stories, dragons, and a rich Asian culture. This space is filled with ancient Chinese temple paintings, massive wooden carvings, and intricately designed sculptures. Every detail tells a story about spirituality, power, and tradition. The level of artistry here is mind-blowing. Like, imagine a painting like this while I can barely draw a stick figure. However, coming back to this gem, this painting is called Paradise of Maitreya, and it's over 700 years old. It once decorated a Buddhist monastery in China and shows Maitreya, the future Buddha, surrounded by celestial beings and followers. Right next to it is Homage to the Highest Power, another incredible piece that captures a moment of deep reverence and devotion. Imagine walking into a temple in China centuries ago and being surrounded by these scenes. It must have been absolutely awe-inspiring. So much history here. Every section, every corner I go into, one amazing artifact after another artifact. I'm not sure if one day is enough to explore this place. We are diving into the ancient Egypt, where pharaohs ruled, and the original wrap wasn't burrito, but a mummy. The Royal Ontario Museum houses one of the largest Egyptian collections all over North America. Now check this out, a rock carving of a pharaoh. You might have seen something like this in the movies. Back in the day, these carvings were like royal Instagram posts, showing off power, victories, and family drama. And now, the showstopper. Not just the animal mummies, but an actual human mummy. This isn't just a movie prop. This is a real century-old individual who lived, breathed, and walked the streets of ancient Egypt. I need a moment to let that sink. Standing here, it's hard not to feel the weight of history and also a little bit scared. From Cleopatra, the most famous figure in history, we transition to the Greeks. What better way than with this stunning white marble sculpture, a breathtaking example of classical Greek art. The details, the movement, it's no wonder Greek sculptures are still admired today. And finally, let's take a look at some artifacts from the ancient Roman and Greek empires. These pottery pieces, statues, and everyday objects gives us a glimpse into life thousands of years ago. Time to skip some history lessons and do something fun. Or is it going to be fun? Let's see. The ROM has its own Batcave. It's designed to look like a real Batcave, just like in Jamaica. So there's a Batman in the Batcave. Whoa, excited to go inside. Spooky, 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 spooky.
It's so dark in here. Why did I come here? Regretting my choices right now.
Alright, I have successfully made it out of the Batcave without turning into a Batman. So what's next? Dinosaurs, of course. 1 minute, I'm dodging imaginary bats, and the next, I'm face to face with prehistoric giants. The Royal Ontario Museum Dino Gallery is home to some serious heavyweights of the prehistoric world, including a 85-foot-long Barosaurus.
So some of these fossils are 60 million years old. That makes me feel younger. Imagine walking into one of these on your morning walk. I'll definitely be their snack.
Speaking of me becoming a dino snack, I just realized I haven't eaten anything since I got here. But no worries, ROM has me covered. If you need a quick pick-me-up, the in-house cafe on level 1 is the perfect spot for a caffeine fix and a much-needed sugar rush. Feeling a bit hungrier? Head down to the basement cafeteria, where you'll find wide variety of meals and snacks. I'm keeping it light today, going with chickpea salad, gotta balance out all the museum excitement with something healthy. At least for now. After a much-needed break, let's wrap up our tour with some of Earth's greatest treasures, precious gems, and the rock they come from. Nature's artwork, millions of years in the making. On the same floor, you will find the biodiversity section, a sort of a zoo, but instead of live animals, it features incredibly lifelike replicas. Before you leave, sit back, relax, and soak in the peaceful beauty of the ocean exhibit. If you don't have anywhere to be, this is the perfect spot to just unwind and lose yourself in the deep blue. What a day, guys. So much to explore in Royal Ontario Museum. I'm not sure if I get like one more day to explore, if I can cover everything. So if you like what you saw today, press that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for the next episode of Gems of GTA. So that's a wrap, guys. So, okay, that's a wrap. So some of these fossils are 65 million years old, which make
It's so calming. It's so calming.